Welcome to TBIC, the best in sports entertainment. We had a great weekend of football, some close games, all weekend. But I will start with the game that was, on prime time. The Buffalo Bills play host to the Kansas City Chiefs. To kind of jump into the actual stats, Patrick Mahomes was 23 of 33 for 196 yards, 3 TDs. He did throw 2 interceptions. One interception that came late in the game, which kind of cost him the game. Even though they was down 9 points, I don't think they was able to come back. Even if he would have scored, they had Josh Allen. He was 27 of 40, 262 yards, 1 touchdown. He did throw 1 pick as well. I think Buffalo overall, the defense was prepared for Kansas City. I think they kind of was prepared for Mahomes, made it difficult on him to get the ball downfield. Shut Kareem Hunt at 14 carries for 60 yards. Josh Allen was 12 carries for 55 yards. If you look at this game, over the years, you look at this game, Kansas City and Buffalo always have some tough matchups. I mean, they're like 2 of the top, probably the 2 best teams in the AFC. And they both had the 2 best quarterbacks, I believe, in the AFC, probably 1 and 2, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Now, this game, came down to the wire. I think that Buffalo kind of put pressure on them. When Kansas City scored, Buffalo came back and scored and kept that lead. But overall, this was a great game, great for the NFL. Your thoughts, Mr. Jackson? I see you got that that black sweater on. You know what I mean?
Man, thank you.
Look at real sophisticated today. It's a sweater day today.
Page. This is definitely sweater day today. I don't know why you even wear that one, but I ain't tripping. But
what's up with your man? Josh Allen. What you call him?
I call it. Buffalo, man. I call him rough buff. Mm-hmm. And they've been waiting to get over the hump and beating Patrick Mahomes and the guys. Everybody waiting to get over the hump and beating them. But Josh Allen went out there and impressed me yesterday. And I'm not going to say I was really impressed because I knew he can do it. He's an extraordinary quarterback. When he was in the fourth quarter, it was 4th and 2. And the man scrambled for 42 yards and a touchdown. I was like, yeah, he put it on his back. He put the game away right there. Like, he knows that he has to beat Patrick Mahomes to get to a Super Bowl. And then, you still got to win the Super Bowl. But just to get to the Super Bowl, he has to go through Patrick Mahomes. And until he, vanquish them demons that he's been dealing with, because he's always losing to them in the playoffs. They might get past round 1, round 2, but he run against Patrick Mahomes and the guys and can't seem to beat them. And that be later on in the season, like when it's colder. But, Buffalo is a city where it's very cold at, and Kansas City is too. But Patrick Mahomes got his number. But yesterday, I seen a passing of guard right there. Like, wow. I call him, Hard White. He ain't trying to keep going for none of that. And Hard White is the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. I call him Hard White. The way that big man goes out there and plays. The way that man goes out there and plays the game as he played. Like I said, he went out there and had a fabulous game. He put the team on his back. That's what you call putting the team on your back and going to get the W that you need. And that was a statement win. Kansas City was undefeated prior to this game. That's something that Kansas City, they go back and lick their wounds and look at tape and, go over and see what went wrong. But it was outright, butt kicking, old-fashioned butt kicking, man. And Hard White came down to him and rough buffing them. They came down there to distribute that punishment to Patrick Mahomes and the guys.
Now, you said this is like changing of the guard. This is one game. Change of the guard is one game?
No, but it's to get it off your back. They know now that they can beat them boys. They know that they can, like, they really couldn't get past, like they beat them convincingly. It wasn't it was all topsy-turvy, like it came down to the wire. No, they went in there and really, Josh Allen passed for 262 yards to Patrick Mahomes, 196. And, that's not, like he threw 2 interceptions. Patrick Mahomes did 3 touchdowns, and Josh Allen threw 1 touchdown. But he really played the way he was supposed to play.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
When I talk about Hard White,
I think
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I think Josh Allen, he kind of, he does everything for this Buffalo Bills team. I mean, whether it's passing the ball, running the ball, this guy does it all. So I think that with this game, he did make a statement saying that, hey, we are able to beat Kansas City, but to say that this is a changing of the guard or passing, on of the torch, when Patrick Mahomes currently has 3 Super Bowls, I don't think that Josh Allen has won enough and probably proved enough. Now, this game does mean something, as you said, get off their back, but still have to beat them in the playoffs because I believe that Kansas City will be #1 seed going into the playoffs. But this is a good win. I don't want to take nothing away from Buffalo because Buffalo is a great team. Buffalo does have some great weapons. They have probably the best quarterback in the league, possibly an MVP candidate this year, with Patrick Mahomes. So we'll see what happens going forward. Now, another thing I want to add in regards to this game, it always seems like when Kansas City is down, I think Patrick Mahomes has like that Tom Brady feel. Like when you're watching him play, even though they're down 9, you're like, oh, here come Patrick Mahomes. Yes. Like you're on the edge of your seat, like, oh, can he actually pull it off? Because he's always dangerous as long as it's time on that clock.
Yes.
So I want to give a shout out to Patrick Mahomes because he did play well. He did throw 2 interceptions, but he did have 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
Can't sniff at that. But shout out to Kansas City and the Buffalo Bills, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Anything else you want to add before we move on to the next part?
All I'm saying is I want the Bills to keep playing the way they playing with that sense of urgency, playing like they got something to prove and got something to get, which is the Super Bowl. You play the game to win. You don't play the game, get a couple wins during a regular season and say I made it to the playoffs. No, you play the best team in the Super Bowl and win. And I think Josh Allen has what it takes to do that. That's why I call him hard white, because the way he goes in there and distribute that ball, put his body on the line, he leaves every play out there on the I'm happy that they went in there and conquered one of the demons that's been in their way for a long time, and that's Patrick Mahomes of can't beating him. And they went and did that impressively.
Both of them are respectfully #1 in their division. Buffalo at 9-2, Kansas City at 9-1.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens going on in the season. I believe Kansas City goes on to play the lowly Panthers, and Buffalo schedule. Who do they play next week?
They play the Cardinals, I think. No.
No. They play They play 49ers next week. So it gets they have 49ers next week. So we'll see what happens going into that game. But it's TBI, the best in sports entertainment.
Hello. You need home care services for yourself or a loved one, but you don't know where to begin. If you don't want to wait in a long line to the welfare office, or hire someone to do the work for you, or you're just tired of the runaround, please allow Medicare to help you. Call now, 215-644-8341. 215-644-8341.